Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Marketing Matters. I'm Sarah Touchstone, Landmark Title's social media marketing strategist and educator. I get the pleasure of bringing you Marketing Matters without fail every Wednesday morning at 10 a.m. live. Today, we are going to be talking about how to navigate the dry market here in Arizona. And this is basically going to be marketing strategies amidst Arizona's water concerns. As I was saying earlier, for those of you that are just tuning in, I am not a water expert. I encourage you to attend a class, attend a webinar, reach out to the locals in your community that are the water experts. We're not going to be talking about the stats, facts, and figures on Arizona's water today. However, what we are going to talk about is how to use some of this information in marketing for your real estate business. So let's dive into it today, guys. All right, navigating. So we all know here in Arizona that water is a hot topic. The scarcity of it, is it sustainable? It really has become a major concern for not just the people that live here, but people that are moving here from out of state. What does our next 10 years look like? What does our next 20 years look like? So marketing in this area can be a little bit tricky. There's been some bad press about some of the water concerns here in Arizona. So I think it is a really great tactic when it comes to marketing to address some of these issues. And instead of saying, well, I don't know what our water situation is here in Arizona, but real estate's great. Go out, get the information, be the expert on this, because this is a really hot topic right now for us here in Arizona. And like I said, for people that are moving here. So the first thing we've got to deal with is the perceived water issues, right? What is the public's opinion of the water scarcity issues? A while back, there was an article circulating that Arizona cities were having to have water shipped in. This article was basically about the Rio Verde neighborhoods, the ones up in like North Scottsdale area, that they had to have extra water shipped in because Scottsdale was taking them off the route. However, the media is going to portray this as, oh no, all of Arizona is having water issues. So right there, you've got some deep perceptions on what our water issues are here in the area. There's a lot of press about Lake Mead, the Colorado River, things that are going to impact our market here. So you've really got to dig deep and find out what people's issues are. And then how is this going to have an impact on our image, as well as potential property values and the market dynamics. So find out what the perceived issues are right off the bat. Then dig a little deeper into what the actual water situation is here in the valley. So we know that we've got the CAP, the Central Arizona Project. We know that we've got the Salt River Project. We know that we've got groundwater here. But really go ahead and dive deeper into the facts so that when somebody asks you, hey, Sarah, what's the water issue? I think, Arizona's going to run out of water. Instead of saying, well, I don't really know, get out there, find out these facts and figures so that you are the person in the know when it comes to the actual facts. Look into information about not just our water sources, but conservation, sustainability. There's a lot that's happening here in the Phoenix area to make sure that we are conserving water, that we are building for the future, as well as plans, regarding our reservoirs to hold even more water in the future. So make sure that you have those facts. And then, of course, compare the perceived issues with the actual data. These are the objections that people have a lot of times, is the perceived issues versus the actual data. All right, the next, leveraging sustainability. So Phoenix is a desert city. We weren't built with the idea that we would have unlimited water supplies. There's not a ton of trees and lush gardens and over the top yard maintenance. The majority of our homes here are xeriscaped, right? So the idea of sustainability is something that is ingrained in our city, in our culture, and our design. So this is something that is really great that we can actually leverage. So while a lot of people are really worried about the water availability in the future, Phoenix is a city that has been built on the idea of sustaining on little amounts of water. So you can really use this to promote water efficient properties, highlighting green building practices. Phoenix is the forefront of a lot of these green building practices. So this is a really great thing to feature when people are considering moving to this area or sharing their concerns about water. And then taking advantage of sustainable homes on the market. A lot of Phoenix has been built in the last 20 years with really, really sustainable housing in mind, a lot of green features, energy efficient, water efficient homes. So this really gives you an amazing platform. And you can take something that people are perceiving as a negative and say, hey, we've been doing this all along. All right, and then marketing water efficient homes. This is a really great one, I think, too, because you're already in homes every day. So looking out for ones that are water efficient, that are reusing water, reusing gray water, that sort of thing. Focusing on the fact that we have xeriscape lawns. These are all really big deals when it comes to people and the idea of water conservation. So marketing these homes too can be very powerful, emphasizing on cost savings and environmental benefits. So a lot of people are coming from states where water is not necessarily an issue yet. And they're coming from homes and home styles that maybe don't have energy efficient or not environmentally friendly homes, but you can feature the fact that we've been doing this once again for decades. And Phoenix is an epicenter of constantly coming out with new eco-friendly ideas. We've had people on here before that are building eco-friendly homes right here in Phoenix. Nowhere else in the country are these things happening, but they really are happening here. So targeting the eco-conscious buyers is a great tactic. A lot of times, like I said, maybe eco-friendly people are not thinking, I'm going to move to Phoenix because it's a desert. It doesn't have the sustainability. However, this is a great area that you, as realtors, can focus on to show them, that's not necessarily the case. This is actually what we do. And then focusing on water-saving technology. So this is something that we really do showcase and focus on here in the Phoenix area with our homes. So once again, water-saving technology available in homes. You can feature things like low flow fixtures such as toilets, showers, smart irrigation systems. We've got those here in Phoenix, and gray water recycling. These fixtures and features are available in a lot of homes here in Phoenix. When you start pulling back the layers of the onion, you will realize that once again, we've built for this sort of thing. So it really does kind of help when you're dealing with people that are not familiar with the way that our homes have been built here, to focus and showcase on these things. And then, of course, explain the value of these technologies, not just to people that are moving here from out of state, but explaining them to the people that already live here too. A great fear for people that live here is that they are going to run out of water. So saying, have you upgraded, all of your fixtures to low flow, smart irrigation systems? Are you recycling some of your gray water? These are great topics to talk about with people that actually live here as well. And then, of course, partnering with local water authorities. So getting educated, working with them. Maybe if you're an agent that likes to do videos, doing some actual interviews with these water professionals is a great idea. There are members from CAP and Salt River Project, as well as ASU, that actually love talking about these exact topics. So getting in touch with them, featuring them on, a video or something like that, and getting the information firsthand from the experts. Really, really, really important. You can then take that information and you can share it. Ask them about water saving programs that they're doing. When you partner with experts, you really do build your credibility and your trust. And quite frankly, I don't see any other agents out there really right now tackling this water issue that we are dealing with here in Arizona. So this is a brand new marketing idea. I'm really glad you guys are on today because I think it's so important. And I'd love to see more realtors implementing these ideas into their marketing because it is going to become even more of a growing issue as we continue to move forward. And then, of course, doing your research. Once again, I told you guys this wasn't necessarily going to be about stats, facts, and figures, but marketing today. Get out there, do the research, meet with the people, and then you have the ability to actually go in and present some of the case studies. So presenting real estate case studies, there's tons of information out there too. So finding information about real estate and our water state here in Arizona, there's a lot that you can pull from. And then highlighting, of course, once again, it goes back to the properties that we actually have. Show people what it is that we are doing here in Arizona. Highlight the properties that have embraced water efficiency. There's so many to choose from. You guys will be spoiled for choice when it comes to that. And then, of course, discuss their market performance. How do these houses sell here in Arizona? What upgrades are people doing to them? Even the already efficient ones. So focusing on the actual cases, really, really important. And then, of course, I said this at the beginning, I will say it again, and I will say it at the end, I am sure. But educations and workshops. Learn from the experts. So you can go to these. You can even bring in your own experts. Like I said, videos, but maybe offering resources and workshops regarding this. How great would it be if you had a neighborhood that was interested in, low flow fixtures or how to collect groundwater, bringing in an expert and actually answering these questions in a workshop type forum. This would be extremely powerful because, once again, like I said, people are concerned about this. And then, of course, take this information that you learn and create content for your social media, for your website. Be the realtor in the know when it comes to these issues that we are dealing with here in Arizona. And then get involved in your community, of course. So discuss with the people around you the importance of the actual community being involved. Being involved in your community about issues is one of the best tactics for realtors out there. If you are involved in your community, people will know, like, and trust you. So getting out there and participating in local water conservation events and efforts is a really great place. Signing up for emails from the Arizona Water Blueprint over at ASU, being in the know when it comes to it. And then, of course, showing your commitment to the people that you know, to your sphere, that water conservation is something that is important to you, and educating others is also high on that level of importance to you. And then last couple of things that we're going to talk about overcoming objections, right? Overcoming objections. This is the big one. So, addressing the common objections from the potential buyers when it comes to what's going on with our water and our water resources. Being educated enough so that you can provide the proper response and the counter arguments to where our water state is. And then, of course, learning how to reassure buyers about the water-related concerns here in Arizona. This is a big topic. It's not going away, the concerns. Our water levels, they are going to continue to go up and they are going to continue to go down, unfortunately. So being educated and being able to have an open dialogue about the objections of more people moving here is really going to be important when it comes to working with people regarding our water concerns. And then last, but certainly not least, educate yourself on the regulatory and legal considerations here in Arizona. So be able to explain regulations or laws related to water use. One of the things that we have here is the 100-year lease of water use, and explain to people how that's going to impact our growth in certain areas. Explain to them how it's going to impact their real estate transactions. And then, of course, know what the realtor's responsibilities and compliance is regarding the regulations and the legal considerations for water usage here in Arizona. All right, y'all, that was a quick overview of how you can leverage and you can market the water issues here in Arizona. There's some really amazing things on the horizon when it comes to our water resources, using reclaimed water, groundwater, our reservoirs, expanding our reservoirs. So there's a lot to be happy and excited about when it comes to our water levels here in Arizona. I know that this has become one of the major objections to people wanting to move to the desert and the growth in the desert. So I think it is really important, even if you're just getting educated to the point of being able to have an open dialogue with potential buyers and sellers here in the area, it's really important. Then, if you can take it a step further and implement it into different aspects of your marketing, you will be solid. So let me know if y'all have any questions regarding that. I'm going to wrap up our presentation today with a couple of other events and classes that we have coming up. There is still time to sign up to adopt your own family as well. We, every year at Landmark Title, each of our individual offices adopts a family through the holidays. We get a list of the names, the ages, their sizes, what their wants and their needs are. We go out as an office and do all of the shopping, and then we get together on December 6th and we do a wrapping party together. It's amazing the amount of people that we are able to help every year. So if you would like to participate with one of our offices in their family, reach out, let us know, scan that QR code. Or if you are feeling generous and you want to take it a step further this year, we'd love for you to adopt your own family. Families start as small as 2 to 3 people per family. So there is a plethora of help that can be given. Please scan the QR code, sign up. We will be getting our families here in the next couple of weeks to do shopping. So you want to make sure you're signed up before then. And then tomorrow, we've got a happy hour mixer over in Glendale at the Crooked Pint Ale House. Woo, that's a mouthful. From 4 to 6 p.m. Patty is hosting this. I'm going to swing by so that I can go and mix and mingle with you fellow agents. So if you want to come chat it up, swing on by 4 to 6 tomorrow. And then on November 7th, we've got our next edition of the HUD class. This is a regular class that Patty and Michael do on like a quarterly basis. It is going to be from 2 to 3 p.m. On, like I said, November 7th on Zoom. So hop on that class and get some of that great education when it comes to HUD. Then, of course, Moving forward through the month, on the third Thursday, there is the Moon Valley Home Tour. Starts at 8:30. If you have a Moon Valley home, or you'd like to see what's available in the area, or you have time to come out and voice whatever is going on in your business, your concerns, or your wants or needs as an agent, this is a great group. I've attended this before. Come on out. It's a really nice way to spend your time, and you can get marketing content as well. Then, of course, the Biltmore Luxury Tour. Speaking of great content, there is no shortage of content that you can get from Biltmore Luxury Homes. So attend on the fourth Wednesday at 9 a.m. They meet at Camelback Lakes Corporate Center, and everyone is welcome. It's another really great tour that will be coming up at the end of the month as well. And then looking forward to December, on December 7th, we will be doing our next episode in the Arizona Real Estate Series. We've got Parker Ross, who is an economist, and Rick Mack, a real estate attorney, coming on to talk to us about the changes in the real estate market. We talked about water today, but what's going on an economic level for us here in Arizona? There's always changes, and these webinars are amazing. There's so much golden nuggets in each and every one of these. I really encourage you to sign up. You could scan the QR code there. If you've attended one in the past, guess what, guys? You're already signed up. You'll be getting reminders sent out to you as well. 9 a.m. via Zoom, December 7th. And that is it for us today, guys. Of course, thank you to all of you guys for being on so consistently over the last 3 years on Marketing Matters. We love bringing you this great content, and we love helping you to implement it into your business. That's what Marketing Matters is all about. It's taking the ideas that we talk about on this webinar and implementing it. And there is no one better to help you guys implement it than Beth, Keith, Mary, Melinda, Michael, Michelle up in Prescott, Patty, and Renee. If you don't already work with one of them, please reach out. I'm happy to introduce you guys to them. Question, missed the QR code from the previous slide. Happy to go back and get that for you all. Go ahead, scan it, get signed up. Like I said, we'll see you on December 7th. And then that's it for us today, guys. So if you ever see any of the classes too, and you want the actual flyers, feel free to reach out. You can reach out to your business development managers. They have all of these classes as well. Or you can reach out to myself, Sarah with an H, touchstone@ltaz.com. And we are happy to get you, we're even happy to help you guys register. If you just send me an email and be like, Sarah, I want to register for this class, I will get you guys registered. I'm happy to do that. All right, and that's it for us today, guys. Of course, thank you to Landmark Title for allowing us to bring you Marketing Matters every single Wednesday morning. Look forward to more great content with you all, and glad that we all survived through Halloween and the holiday season. It is well underway, guys. We'll see you next week.